I hate that now I don't see the number anymore. So I don't know if it's actually actually no, I get 16 on a natural one, so I don't know if I have to worry.
I mean, that's how it should be. Like,
Aaron could go first. He has.
That is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I know that. It makes it scarier.
It does.
Especially when you're like, oh yeah, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah,
and
go
there's no
ahead.
traps either.
Go
There's
ahead,
definitely
dickhead.
not any traps.
Anyway, I would point out that's a dead gem light source, but you write your notes however you write your notes.
Give
Look,
me.
it's fancy.
To the north side, it is just a corridor leading that way, and you see perhaps the remains of a statue at the end of it, and a turn to the east that you can't see into.
I guess we're going in.
Which
Oh.
Maybe
direction?
the statue is another Chloe's.
It is not a Clois-like statue. It is a Shaper standing there, head bowed, arms crossed,
Like in prayer.
perhaps.
I want to kick it.
But my question is, are you
Go
going
ahead.
north or south? That's the question. There's two different hallways.
Do I hit the statue?
No.
I guess we're going north.
I guess you're going
Shit.
north. You hit the statue because it's a 10 to hit anything that doesn't move.
I don't have a macro, so here's my unarmed.
Damn it.
Uh, yeah, the statue survives it.
Damn. Well, I'm out of ideas. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Mhm.
Leading east, you see the room here has kind of been split in half. Right? I'll try to.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll freehand that really quick.
Okay.
On the north side, you see a staircase leading down.
Hmm.
On the other side,
Promising.
you see a doorway with a door that is shut.
Is it locked?
Approach the door and find out.
I approach the door and find out.
It is not locked.
Can I make it locked so I can pick the lock?
Well, it is barred, but it is not locked.
You have a lock.
Like,
You believe it's barred because when you try to mess with the door, it doesn't open, but it doesn't feel like it's locked in place. It kind of shifts a little bit, maybe half inch forward and back.
damn, I've been foiled. Mage hand.
How does Mage Hand work for pulling things or pushing things? Do you have to see the object?
Wait, you
Yeah.
might be right.
You have to see an object. Unless some
Anything.
one of us has the knock spell.
Nope.
No.
I would like to. Don't get me wrong, but I don't.
I suppose we could ask Kobe to try to shatter door?
No, I can do it. Kick the door.
You realize we have a lot of potential explosives, right?
We do.
We
However,
probably shouldn't be using them, but
I like to call it the last resort.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
we can just put a note here and then come back to it later, when Marble joins.
Okay. So, staircase leading down and surprise door mechanics.
My favorite. I love paying for my surprise door mechanics.
Okay. With the joke done, is there anything else you want to do here? Do you want to go down the stairs, go back in the hallways, explore elsewhere? It's up to you.
I'll
guys.
take a peek down the stairs to see if it's like just a little basement or if it's like a whole entire new floor.
These stairs go down quite a ways. Do you go all the way to the bottom to kind of look around?
I guess.
You begin to just kind of walk down looking for the end of the stairs. Let me just roll this really quick.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Proceeding down the
No.
stairs.
No, everything's not fine.
You shouldn't have given me the control, man.
I'm pissed. Anyway, I guess I walked right into a trap.
You get to the bottom. Excuse me.
Don't die.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. You get to the bottom of the stairs, and there is a collapsed passageway leading west.
I thought you were rolling
So-
for the trap, not for my perception. Either way, I guess this is a later issue.
Indeed.
And I go back up the stairs. Tell people we're dealing with this later.
Let me just do another perception check. Yep. Keep going.
I hate this. I mean,
It's more exciting.
I want to do this, but it would be metagaming. I just want to like sit there and then take a 20 on perception.
Yeah, here, let me help. I look at this random wall
You
to
know
our
what I
left.
enjoy about this is I could be completely screwing with you, and you wouldn't know. Just me saying,
You
"Oh, let me
are.
just roll something."
I bet
really
you
quick."
are completely screwing with me. You think it's funny?
Am I
Probably.
successfully able to see the wall to my left?
You clip through the wall and look, and there is no trap or anything down the staircase.
You clip through the wall.
Just like press my face through the wall. Nope, just empty void here. Sorry, guys.
It's okay, you tried. Anyway, I'm leaving the fucking staircase. You clip your head through the door at least.
No. If he'd only tried that, he didn't.
Try it.
Carrying on.
And before I smear my face against more walls,
I feel it was worth it doing that joke, but I also feel bad because you actually believed every minute. Oh god, there's a trap. Why did I even hit that? I don't even know.
Is that the attack roll trap?
No.
yeah.
No.
I mean, the best thing that a DM could do is just have real life dice and just roll them menacingly from time to time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've done it. It's a lot of fun. But at the same time,
You know what?
you piss off players when they're like,
I'm
how
not
dare
pissed.
you?
I'm jokey pissed. You'll know if I'm actually pissed.
That's fair. Where am I going here? There is hallway west, corridor south. As you're
Corridor
looking this way,
south.
the corridor south, there is another possible doorway halfway down that has also been broken. A half wall kind of remains in part of it.
This seems safe.
Can I get an intelligence check from everyone who's looking at this?
I don't have
hallway?
intelligence.
What's intelligence?
It doesn't matter. Just make the check. In other words, this is a low enough check. You have a chance.
I brain the lowest.
Charon gets it, as does Crimson. You believe these doors have been broken out towards this corridor you're standing in.
So something was inside and broke up,
Indeed.
roaming the halls. Oh,
Yes.
maybe the apes are from this facility.
Maybe.
Are the apes from this facility?
No.
Damn. Well,
You do not
But they
recognize
could
an
have
ape as a Shaper creation.
oh, it's not Shaper?
Yeah, these are not Shaper Apers.
Oh, I forgot things can be natural here.
No, that's impossible.
It's
I'm
rare that you find
conflicted.
something natural, but they do exist.
I need to just darn it. I should have made my character just like looking for meaning in life and just getting completely devoted to these Shapers and just starting a cult around them.
You can still do that. You don't have to have a character that wants to be in a
Alright,
cult.
so here's my question. Do you proceed south? Do you proceed west? Do you go all the way back and go north?
I proceed south scaredly.
Oh, it's
South
not
it is.
shape.
But I'll let them go first.
That's
Gee,
smart.
thanks.
So, question: if you take the evolution points one, and you get something that like changes you physically, does it just like you grow like an extra head right there or whatever?
I would assume
You have
the tentacle, for
Active.
instance, you would slowly grow a tentacle out of somewhere.
Okay. Well, there's a couple little like bulging bits on my back now, I guess.
You going for wings?
What'd you do?
Yeah,
There.
specifically wings that look like that.
Okay, so now you can fly. Very cool.
Well, more
Trying to figure
specifically,
out where
now I
you're
don't need
drawing.
AC unless something's ranged. I can cower
Oh,
tactics
okay.
everything now. I had to narrowed it down to a few things, but that made the most
Oh,
sense.
Monarch, that's so mean.
What? What'd you do?
I just saw his message that I missed a while ago, but okay. Alright, let me go back to the map. So you proceed south. The corridor kind of turns a couple times, and then opens up into a rather large room. There are some odd distinguishing features here. There are what seems to have been some cage-like areas. They have at least one wall to make it up, but the rest seems to be some kind of spike pit, and with spikes coming out and pointing back at whatever tries to charge out of these areas. You see an old rug in the middle of the room.
I immediately move it to expose the trapdoor.
I wasn't done. On the
Sorry.
rug is a nest. And in that nest is the remains to a creature. It is clear it
Guys,
died
we
very
already
long
beat the
ago.
monster. Good job, guys.
Do we get experience for this?
No.
Damn.
There's just a whole lot of bones in this nest in the middle of the room. There are 3 chests nearby that seem to have been put next to each other. There is a pool of standing water in one of the rooms. Let me just go ahead and do that. The northern room seems to have some kind of crop. Not that it's very cultivated at this point, but it seems to have taken root and is growing in this area. And there seems to be some form of magical light coming from above. Almost a
I go
magical
and
glow
get
lamp.
Toby.
You don't see a way to distinguish it from the ceiling, though.
Doesn't matter. Kobe can punch really hard.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm not even gonna... Nope. I'm just... Yep. Whatever you do.
So, there's basically nothing of interest here, really.
I mean, we can poke our hand through the puddle, see what it.
Yeah, you do that.
Fair enough, McCrude. There's nothing in the puddle.
Yet.
Can we use the puddle to irrigate the crop?
Do you have containers to carry the water over?
Yeah, we have this vat here that I've been rolling along.
I don't know if that's very
forgot
easy
all
to
about
use
that
as a
vat.
bucket. If I'm be realistic, I have
Yeah.
a couple of iron vials on me.
You know what? Alright. I'm gonna need 3 dexterity checks to keep this vat coming down this narrow corridor.
Okay. There, I was consistent for you.
How did that happen? Okay.
What? I mean,
You know,
it was.
D20
Were you
or
not going
Roll20.
for satanic dex checks?
I'm gonna
Roll20 has some
calculate
problems
this
because last night someone was doing some checks and all he was getting was 6s. And here's all 6s. I don't know what's going on, but Roll20 is possessed, man. This is some weird, crazy crap. So the vat is stuck at the entrance, is what I'm gonna say. You couldn't bring it down the corridor. There's just too much rubble.
No. Someday I will be a good rogue, but probably
Okay.
not.
So I calculated it. That was a 0.0125% chance of happening.
I mean, it's 1 in 20 to power 3. Like,
Yeah.
That's cool. So even my dexterity didn't do anything because that was so bad.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's just as likely as getting any other number 3 times in a row. Like,
No, but it's still funny to see.
Can we use Shaper knowledge to figure out what this room was
I
used
don't think
for?
they used it to contain shit, really.
Well, sure. Roll Shaper knowledge if you want to know that.
I will help
Never
him.
mind.
There we go.
Well, Charon actually knows this room. You suspect this is for early creations, perhaps as they're trying to examine them and make sure they are functioning correctly.
Well, I let him know that, I guess.
I thought
So,
it was where.
what I'm learning is that something
Hang on,
that...
Crimson was trying to say something. What?
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying that I thought it was where they cultivated the alchemical material, grew them.
No. That would not be here. But Charon, what was your question?
Oh. Can I tell how recent the breakout might have been through the 2 doors?
Do you have knowledge engineering?
I have knowledge engineering.
No.
it's
Yeah.
spelled similarly.
It is spelled
Close enough.
similarly, but it does not do the same thing.
Can I do this anyway? No. Actually, wouldn't survival make sense?
Survival
If you're
could
tracking
make
it, maybe.
sense for tracking. Perhaps looking at the creature to see how long ago it died.
Oh, darn. What sucks is I was like, knowledge engineering would fit with my character, but it's too much effort to get as a class skill. And it comes into play.
Should have just
No.
taken it as a trait, man.
Okay. So, any other questions for this room?
I guess I ask if anyone else has knowledge engineering.
Man, I still don't even know what skills I'm taking for this level.
Put them all into knowledge engineering.
You know what? I'm just going to ask for knowledge shaper or survival check as you look at the bones, just to help out.
Survival. Shaper. Tell me.
Okay.
Please, thank you.
Survival. This creature probably died about 400, 500 years ago.
Okay, so the thing's probably not an issue then, right now.
It's an immediate threat. Necromancy runs through this place.
Could be. The Shaper check. You believe this could have been a Thad? Maybe
yes,
some
a
form
Thad.
of Battle Alpha. as
Oh,
they were
like the
called.
one all the kids are into these days?
The
What
point
was
is
the
these would be
Thad?
like manual servants, rather large, heavy sets, able to break walls or move rocks rather easily.
They seem to be pretty good at that.
We already have a Thad with us.
Yeah, it's true.
Indeed. Okay, that's...
So I'm going back up.
Anyway, cool room. I think we're done here. Maybe.
There were 3 cabinets.
Oh,
Okay,
Just a
each one of
reminder.
us should check again.
Just leave them be. It's
give
fine.
me the cabinet.
You don't notice any traps. Sorry, no, you're doing that wrong. I'm supposed to roll that 3 times, yes? There are
What?
no traps.
No, not. I wanted to see what was in the cabinets.
Oh, my bad.
Checking
Never
the
mind.
No, it's safe to assume that I'm looking for traps.
Well, then, there are no traps.
Hell yeah. What?
Nothing?
There aren't any traps. There's definitely not any traps, I promise.
No traps. It'll be all good.
Yep.
I need
all
20
ogre
to
now.
look.
Sure, I'll look for traps too. See, no traps, I promise.
Oh yeah, I can rely on you. Alright, I'm gonna open the thing and look at what's inside because you told me about the cabinets. I want
Okay.
them. Give me.
There is a key on a leather strip in one cabinet,
Yoink.
along with a bunch of bones and random detritus. The last one has a book that has been kind of like torn apart. There's barely anything left in the cover.
Oh, Mender.
Does that work
On
if you
it.
don't have the full scraps?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're right.
Guess we should leave it behind. What's in cabinet number 3?
What is in cabinet number 3? There is a sword. It is a great sword.
Yeah, I'd say it's only about average.
Let's
Is
give it to
rather
Raider.
fancy looking, but it is a bit rusted.
Okay, I'll grant you it's a pretty good sword.
Okay, so if you met,
I'm just going to
will
go ahead and assume our cleric wants that.
the rust be removed?
Hmm?
If you mend a sword, will the rust be removed?
Yes.
You probably have to, brush out all the rust and stuff first, and then fill in the.
Uh, do we notice anything special about it, or is it just like a pretty, great sword?
Anyone have like detect magic to see if it has anything special about it, or you just like I don't see a glow. It must be normal.
Yeah, I'll detect magic at it.
Spellcraft. Oh, detect
I
magic.
actually have detect magic. There you go.
Okay.
That's right. I'm vaguely useful from time to time.
As far as you can
I
tell,
mean,
there
we
is
should-
no magical ability inlaid in this blade.
Okay, so I guess
I'm just gonna scan around the rest of the room for the sake of it.
Well,
The
you
light
did say
seems
that
magical.
if
Cool.
I go and get Kobe to rip that one out too.
The building itself, like the walls and whatnot, also seem to have some form of magic, but not very powerful.
Interesting.
That's it.
See,
I guess I'm gonna drag the greatsword back to the pile.
didn't McCrude say that if you give him an item, he'll accept it?
I mean, it's not like I am forced to.
No,
Like,
he won't ask for it unless nobody else claims it and they offer it to him.
yeah, I don't
Okay.
have
But he might still
compelling.
decline it.
Yeah, I don't have compelling gift permanently cast on me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
by the
going
way,
to give him a sword.
I'm gonna remove the alchemical tools from the pool because I stole those. Unless there's still some behind.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the key.
There were enough alchemical tools for 3 labs.
Oh. So I'll keep those in the pile.
At least 2 of them, right? Okay, you took the key. That's fair.
Mhm.
Is there anything
might
else
open
you would like to do?
We take the sword, right?
Yeah, I put that in the pile.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I consider it in the pile.
Welcome to
The
the stuff pile.
Welcome to the pile! You know what to
So
do!
does so Kobe ripped out the light for me?
Hmm?
Did Kobe rip out the light?
Kobe doesn't even know how to pull out the light. It seems to be melded firmly with the rock itself.
Oh.
Like, this is not like the crystal that is inset in the floor. The ceiling is lit.
Oh, cool.
Very high.
I like the ambient lighting in here.
Yeah, it's good mood lighting. Anyway, I guess we're going left now.
I guess I kind of moved you all back into that hallway just cause.
Yeah, I'm
Still-
sorry. I've been distractedly trying to
Can we
get all
use
my
the-
spells and stuff going.
Oh, yeah, bard, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure if you shoved the key into it hard enough, it'd work.
So what was the question about what was in the upper right?
No. We're going here.
Or actually, real quick, are you able to like slip something that's thin between the door and the wall in that room?
Yes.
What if we got something that's like thin and we tried to like force the bar up?
What's your
You'd have to
suggestion
get
of an
something that's
object?
decently strong on top of being thin.
Hmm. Would a dagger be enough?
Possibly. How thick is the door?
I don't know.
Would a fancy greatsword be enough?
Would a fancy greatsword be thin enough?
Would it be thin enough?
Hmm.
You know, I'm going to let that be a strength check to see if you can force it in.
That's a funny thing to say.
All right, I will pull up her sheet to see what we can do.
Can I attempt to assist?
Yes. Feel free to make a
Okay.
strength check
Eh.
as she rolls
I
it as
usually
well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she. It's like we're fiddling with this, and Crimson goes and like grabs her, and she just walks over one hand,
I
picks
do
it up.
usually need help to,
She just
She
yeah.
uses it to get the sword in. Now the question is, can you lift? This time you can assist again.
Here, I will
And
attempt to assist. Eh.
So I assumed you all were assisting her.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Darn,
Sadly,
my
because
flimsy
Jaren
noodle
is
arm.
doing the best here. But that is a +4 total. She has a 19, and the sword moves, but it is not enough to lift whatever's on the other side.
Well,
we go again.
at this point, I realize I'm not helping, and I just step back.
Uh, Groovy, I will count that as a +4 from just you to assist,
I'm
because
helping.
obviously it was her voluntold first.
For whatever reason, my delts feel really weird right now.
Anyway,
For some reason, I just kept getting more and more pissed until I got 20.
my question is, did Crimson want to assist again?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
But
I'm just like half-heartedly putting a mage hand on it at this point. Like, here's an extra 10 pounds. Enjoy.
I'm there. I'm assisted. Okay, that's a total of 22.
Jeez.
The bar on the other side pops off,
Hell yeah. It worked. Let's see what's behind the
and the door
surprise
kind of
door mechanic.
creaks inwards.
Look, it's the boss monster.
Oh
Nope.
shit.
Darn.
You see a storage
Thanks,
closet.
Kobe. You can go back to your hole now.
Alright, I'm going to be very confused if this place was barred from the inside and
I
there's
need a
no
will
way
save.
out or no skeleton in it.
I need a will save
Wait, what?
Alright.
from everyone.
Nice.
I don't like this.
We're good at this.
Dude, check this out.
And I'm
Okay.
rolling something else special, but it's private. Okay.
Worst thing is I have the best will save in the group. Well, aside
It's
from Kobe
ironic
and I.
that Charon rolled a 22 will, as he notices something just feels really off about this room.
I don't like it. This isn't great.
I extra don't like it.
Well,
Can I
don't know,
counter
you just think it's
intimidate this room?
Huh?
I need to counter intimidate this room.
Sure.
Be afraid, room.
Whenever he fails a will save, he has to intimidate something nearby.
That's fair.
Look, man, I've got one gimmick. I'm gonna use it.
That intimidate fixes your stealth check. Anyway, so I intimidate you to not see me.
You don't see shit.
You saw
Okay, but back
nothing.
on point. You let me put it this way. Crimson and McCrude see a storage closet, and they're just like, what the heck is this doing here? And it's barred on the inside. Why was this even here? Groovy. Your will save, you just don't believe that this could be a closet. And in that moment, you just kind of feel something kind of tingle down your back. and you sense that there is something wrong with the floor directly in front of you past the door.
Get the fuck out of the room right now.
I'm not in the room. I stepped back, remember?
Hey, good. Stay out of the room.
What's the issue? It's a storage. Well, I mean, I don't know why there's a barred storage cabinet. Is there any like skeletons or something in there?
I'm gonna throw a dagger at the floor.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Like,
Eh.
why are you throwing stuff at the floor, man?
A blade comes spiraling through the room, out from the wall, about 5 feet into it, past the door.
I disarmed it.
Okay,
And then
I
all of a
see
sudden,
why
it
you're throwing
stops
stuff
like
in there.
halfway. So let's put it this way. I'll draw a little shape if I can. Consider like this is your view of the room itself, right? You're standing in
Yeah.
the doorway. This blade just spun out. I'm gonna do it freehand. In this kind of arc, that's terrible. And then stops about like right here. Alright?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like a happy face.
We
Possibly.